Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium and one of the most... And the Utes will kick it away to start us off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The give on the inside. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Hands it off. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right on the money. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
So the Utah Utes offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Working the big fella to the corner. Coming out and attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Makes a move. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult, and I think he did that a little bit too much.
There he goes! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's LaBelle. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the bigger the...
He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Used to play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback adapted. They'll go with the quick touch pass.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Working that left side now. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think first and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on first down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. That's reeled in. It's Lincoln. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll throw it. Got it! Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. On the ground with the counter. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Hauls it in. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it still on his feet. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
The give from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The give to the single back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed